a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Damn, I forgot you got Woolen out there. Tall enough with it.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And a short pickup to about the 25.
We got to try it, man. Got to try it a little bit.
The ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. Throwing here, Purdy. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. McCaffrey on the counter. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Niners will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
You get on charge. Leave it alone. Come charge. Leave it alone. Let it charge up, son. You let it charge up? Look now. They're gone for me to lose and be mad now.
Play action. Now it's Tua.
Come on, Gifts. Now, if I run the route for him, I need you to come down with that. What's up? Leave it charged up, Christian.
Here's 2nd and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And this throw incomplete.
Let's take charge up.
Defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it,
let it charge up, dude.
last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up.
Oh, take it in there. You make go. Take it in the front room.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Tua. He'll get that to Charbonnet. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That's taken on the 25. All told, a 54-yard punt, 13 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
2nd and 10. Purdy now to throw off the play action. They'll roll him out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down. Here's Purdy. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for, but it's going to be 2nd down. When you look at this defense, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you got a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
But another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. In trouble, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense. They kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
7 yards there and a 1st down. Now Tua on the bootleg here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? The freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night. Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
A yard, all they need, but it's third down. On the give, here's McBride. And he will have the first down at about the 21-yard line. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
In motion right, that's Metcalf. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On first and 10, it's Charbonnet. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be second and goal now.
That's good hard running right there on first and goal. That gets him down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
From the 2 now, second and goal. Again, it's Charbonnet. And he is in the end zone for a touchdown. Zach Charbonnet, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Desperados are an extra point away from evening this one up. Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're early in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Julian Love picks it. The CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the give, here's Charbonnet. They'll get it to the 23-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3. There's Charbonnet once again. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got a 1st down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. Charbonnet will take it in. Touchdown. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time in the ball game.
And Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
The extra point now coming from Myers. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
Maybe or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. And this
Fake fucking news, man.
the contact.
That nigga broke off and still
And
had
now
7
4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now on to punt. Back deep, Tariq Woolen. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. "21 yards. Well done on the return."
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. And now a handoff to Charbonnet.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Tua now on 1st down. He'll find Metcalf. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Tua sets up to pass it. Catch is made by Metcalf. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 33. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. Myers' kick is good. And that will do it for this 1st half. That's it for the 1st half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll begin here with a run with Charbonnet. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
2nd down, here's Charbonnet.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
3rd and 3.
Tua going to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And into the end zone, a pick 6.
Late as a motherfucker, boy. Late as a motherfucker. Let me catch up to that bit. I think you were looking at DK, though, man.
A turning point here this 3rd quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
Yeah, you waiting on DK, then he was getting bumped every damn way.
For this defense, delivered and accepted.
We need to go out there and make something happen.
Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
On the carry, Charbonnet.
Man,
And he'll
that
take
nigga
this
all the
ahead
way.
for
Man,
about
fuck
4.
out of here.
Second down coming up. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa on the move to his left.
Oh my fucking goodness, man.
Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Three times over. Run a man to make it.
To extend their lead.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route?
Undercut the route just to get the running man to make it.
We're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well that they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
Myers connects on the PAT, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
You're skinning the cloud.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so
They
simply.
just can't throw the fucking ball to take it down. Like,
Is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going. My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Derek Hall able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Purdy. Flush to his right. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get
Man,
comfortable.
they're
That's
not good
opposite
there.
a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Josh Allen The outside linebacker coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards.
Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing 2nd and a mile.
And the entire time, you were probably thinking the same thing I was.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. He's on his way. And they will be set up now.
Get out of here,
Brings
boy.
us
Trying to
all
be
the way
focused.
back
Yeah.
inside the 20.
Please said it. Get out, boy. Trying to be focused. Get out of here. Dude, you can make me lose, boy. Already down. Now go on now.
Jumbo pass to start the drive.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey.
Appreciate you walking that boy down the box right there. Man.
It's a 40-yarder touchdown.
Get out of here, man.
Scoring home from 19 yards out.
Man, you
And
are.
the Niners take
Oh,
the
boy.
interception on
Go on now.
defense and convert it to 6 points.
Guess what the number?
Moody good with the extra
Guess what the
point.
number?
And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21.
Guess what you doing?
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And able to get this out to the 25.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 2.
Man, this man, goddamn, just come all across all the black blocks,
He's taken
goddamn.
down, but able to slip across the 35. 65 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off. But you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your
There we go.
backs.
There we go, y'all. There we
At
go.
the line of scrimmage,
Touch
and
him down,
Eagles
bad
got it
out
right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. We are headed to the 4th here on Thanksgiving night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, a give to Charbonnet.
And some space here.
What's
Gets
up
us
there?
inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one good for 37 yards.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep.
Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
On 2nd down, here's McBride.
Oh, that's easy strip out of there, man. Come on now.
Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, Can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Gotw is going to change things up. And they'll run on third down with Charbonnet.
Way to fill in that hole, boy. Way to fill that fucking hole.
4th and 3.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. Forced out to his left. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the 49ers are going to get the football back.
Brock Purdy needs to be perfect out here, Brock. Man, fuck up, man. Yeah.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A big opportunity to tie it with 3 or take the lead with a touchdown. The defense definitely did their part with that pivotal 4th down stop. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take
How to make that
every
behind
time
it.
on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
They go play action here. Purdy. He's going to look deep for Perriman.
Boy, good read. Good way to go back with it. That's what we're waiting on. Good way to go back with it.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Purdy.
Man, what the? I got to punt right here at 4 o'clock and go for it. I can go for it. I got to punt it. I don't know the damn really going to take them punt that stuff.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. Standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. It's Tagovailoa from his own end zone. Open man is Tucker. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll make it 2nd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and
get back, Tristan. Get back.
In your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown.
You can stay here. Don't be all over me. Sit right there.
A nice safe throw and a good one.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Here's Charbonnet, and he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
Very good return that time. 18 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Here's 2nd down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. Purdy to throw. And he's caught. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Haven't heard much from him all night, but welcome to the party, making his presence felt in a big way.
They've kept him under wraps all night long, but boy, did he find a great time to bust out.
And with 4 seconds remaining, they will call the timeout. So just enough of a cushion there to bring on the field goal unit and try to send this one to the extra session. So here we go. It's Jake Moody now in a big spot. 4 seconds to go. This would send us to overtime. And his kick here is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
And after the field goal, they're going to say, we want this thing back again. They're lining up for the onside kick. So overtime on the horizon, barring a wild finish here as the kick's away. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. And we have free football. Overtime, here we go, my friend. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
Meanwhile, to his throw, caught here by Metcalf. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. They'll run it here with Charbonnet. Taken down at the 42. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Tua. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
3rd and 8 situation. A tough spot here in overtime on the opening drive. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down.
You know there was a pick, right?
Into enemy territory.
Man, we fucking gave him a damn pick away.
Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. And from the gun, here's a handoff to Charbonnet.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. Then everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold it to just a yard.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Again, it's Charbonnet. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 40-yard line. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Hoping to keep this OT drive alive. Now they face a 3rd and 2. A run now with Charbonnet. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage and just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down. And the 49ers going to take another timeout. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to at least get him a lead here in overtime. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, it's pretty simple now. They need a field goal out of this drive to extend overtime, or obviously, Charles, a touchdown to win it.
Yeah, I'm taking the defense's perspective.
Man, Brock fucking Purdy with a fucking duck. As usual. GG, man. That nigga Brock Purdy was fucked up.
A costly mistake here at OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
A lot more was on the line in this one than just defending your home field, CD. They defend their home field against a division rival and get the victory, so this one feels a little extra special.
It has to, right? There's always just a little more emphasis on games like this. Everyone talks about